Hello, hello. This is Anime Adventuring Party Saturday podcast, our topic podcast. All crew is on the board, and
Yep.
we have interesting hot topic for today. What?
Hot Pockets.
Yes, what anime didn't live up to the hype for you? But before
Well,
that,
you see.
yeah. Before that,
Let us.
as I mentioned, I really hope not any child will drop on my head because I think at least two apartments are celebrating kids' birthdays tonight. So
Ah,
Oh God.
it's kind of chaotic.
Almost.
But yeah,
heard them all.
maybe
Burn
after
them.
the podcast. I'm gonna go play it.
That's actually a very good choice.
Oh, I am the Eldritch Horror here. So,
That's
okay. Some made lists, some maybe gonna remember some of those hyped anime along the way.
some of us are just gonna have PTSD
I'll
flashback.
start. I'll start with the hottest of takes.
Really?
Mhm.
Drop it.
Yes. Stardust of Crusaders.
Wait,
Oh.
which one is that?
Stardust Crusader JoJo. Stardust
Part
Crusaders
three.
Part 3. Or
Part
Season
three.
2, if you want.
Yeah.
I will pretty much agree on that in a way.
Hmm.
I think Finn is away before I would already be dead.
No, I'm just
Sharpening his knives.
arguing with someone. What did you say?
You bastard. Now, explode. No, just continue. Just continue talking. He will understand very soon.
See,
Yes,
it's really boring.
I do agree.
Which anime?
Specifically, first part.
I
Oh.
still go with the fourth.
For me, for example, fourth is the best one.
Oh,
Mm,
did he say Jojo?
Yes.
No, not all of JoJo's.
Not all of JoJo.
Stardust of Crusaders.
Oh man,
Diamond is Unbreakable for me is the weakest one.
what?
For me, that is the best one.
Mm.
For example.
The weakest Jojo is for me part 1.
But that
The-
depends how you feel. My question is
which part one?
my question is not
Part
to talk
one, part
about
one.
to go about what JoJo is the best or worst. Hawk that didn't live up to hype. Which
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
talking about tonight. I would agree on that to some degree. The first part was really slow for me. Because there were 2 seasons of Stardust Crusaders.
Mhm.
First part
Wait.
was
Hold on a minute.
Yeah.
So Stardust Crusaders gets a whole 2 seasons, and part 1 and part 2 are stuck in 1 season.
Because that's how manga goes.
Yeah, there's not.
There's no simple. That's how manga went. So
Oh my god, I'm gonna be older than Dio before I finish this.
No, you won't.
There's not that much of it, really.
oh,
Yeah.
there's not much. There's almost 100 episodes of the.
Well, yeah,
How is that not much?
Excuse me, I'm looking at that Black Clover you posted, and I'm like,
Yeah, that is still much episodes.
160.
Yeah.
Ay.
158 episodes currently. Yep. So
Gonna be a long ride.
pretty much. If you
Who
cut
is
out,
eating candies?
who's
yeah.
doing
Someone is
that?
making sounds, and I don't know who it is. Yeah, Hawk is actually from you.
Yeah.
From me?
Yeah, there's
That's
Impossible.
What are
There's
you
currently-
doing, man?
Because I don't have any metal around me. It couldn't be me.
But it is
It's
from
like-
you.
It's like rapper candies.
Yeah,
Rapper Candice.
Rapper Candice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Always.
Let
when
me
you
check.
Probably
Maybe
move
your
or-
beard is scratching the mic or something.
yeah, could be.
Could be.
He
Could be.
has
That
epic
could be
beard.
it. Not anymore.
Zabiru.
You
Zabiru.
shaved.
Zabirudo.
Zabiru though. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, anyone to add to that? I mean, that's the only thing that was boring to me. The first part of the Stardust Crusader. The second part was actually very funny. I enjoyed the second part a lot. Second season,
Well-
if you want like that.
Wait, where does the second part start?
Half.
At the beginning.
Literally half of the
beginning, yes.
episodes. I don't know how many are current. Let me just check.
You got
I
five
was
parts out, right?
I was posing the question of what happens at the midpoint to see if I got there.
I can't remember right now. I know that second season was.
You're
a lot
asking
better
a
for
very
me.
specific
Specific
question
question,
yeah.
in a multi-seasonal anime.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Well,
I don't
look,
remember. I genuinely don't
once again,
remember.
I'm talking about Stardust Crusader specifically.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
know, but
Wait,
still, I don't
You're
remember.
asking what happened at the beginning of Stardust.
No, I'm asking what
Middle.
happened in the middle of Stardust
What?
The
Crusaders.
middle of that. Oh
What's
man, I
the-
have no idea.
Yeah.
See, that's how boring it
I think
is.
they ended
No, I
in the
don't-
desert.
Is that the submarine part?
No,
Did they end up in the desert?
Desert is
Ah.
second season. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I don't know if that's the breaking point. Like I can't
think it was.
point
I'm not sure.
what it actually was. He's asking something very
Specific, and I can't remember because.
Yeah, and I think it was in the desert when they ended up in the desert. That's where the second part started. I'm not sure.
Okay, because I barely got to India.
Okay, so I got a question for you. We're a little bit escaping on topic here. Why is it overhyped for you, and why did it? Besides those parts that you said, boring.
No. What do you mean? It's fucking JoJo's.
How it's
always
not overhyped? My question is to ticket.
No, I'm just curious as to with what perspective you entered the JoJo universe.
Overhyped.
What did you expect? That's what I'm asking.
Oh, hello, Admark.
Hello.
Hello.
What do you mean? What was I expecting? People that like JoJo's are like, watch JoJo's. Did you watch JoJo's? Did you watch JoJo's? Watch JoJo's. But
Watch
did you watch
JoJo.
JoJo's? What JoJo?
Hi, Dira.
What
You're
JoJo? What JoJo?
Literally.
For me, I could see it in that perspective, but I binged first 3 seasons,
Yes.
so it just was like one flow for me. But I waited for the fourth one, and when it came out, it wasn't as good for me as
Maybe-
previous ones.
Maybe that's the problem. I literally watched all 5 in the row. Without stopping.
Latest one was banger. I
It was
love the
okay.
latest one.
It was okay.
Feels. So many feels.
It was okay. It was okay.
Oh,
I mean, the dude that's talking on the phone, I won't
But
spoil
there
for
is
Hawk, but
yeah. Oh my god. The turtle phone. Overall, JoJo, there is a hell of a lot of hype over JoJo Bizarre Adventure, no matter the season, and it's not for everybody. That's definitely.
well, yeah. It has a different art style, and it has a bit of a shock value, and it's the story itself is really well, to say bizarre. Yeah, there's some themes.
Yeah, but
that will-
also there's the other thing of whatever else you're watching, it's not good as JoJo's. What JoJo's?
Depends on the person, but
No. Actually, I went through a lot of that, so that's why I say overhyped.
Okay, that can kill the show. I genuinely started because of memes. I was not interested in show at all. For example,
I'm sorry, I'm losing it here. So
we can't share this.
But I was googling fourth JoJo, and that's
fourth JoJo.
You have that section. People also ask,
what the hell?
Does Josuke have 4 balls? And yeah, he actually does.
Okay, I did not know that bit of trivia.
He also has 2 tongues. Yeah, Hawk.
God damn it, Nappa.
You must.
It's growing.
You must switch something because every time you move, apparently there's noise.
Do not move.
Do not move.
Yeah.
And he's out.
We lost one.
He's going to shave the beard.
Oh,
so you were saying?
Who did?
We
kind of lost the track because of something that Keiki just dropped in.
Sorry. Well, we can go on, or
move
on.
Pretty much, because everyone is aware to some degree about JoJo Bizarre Adventure, and
Clamp in Wonderland. Oh man!
I mean, the question is, can actual overhype from other people kill the show for you? And that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
This is one of that situation, so
I don't know which bomb to drop first.
Whichever you want. So
My Hero Academia.
Okay. What specifically? Okay. Hype.
God, I hate that show.
Hype is worldwide. But what killed it for you, especially?
Specifically, second season.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
The tournament season.
Huh.
Like, the whole tournament arc was so dull. I watched the first season and I was like, okay, mediocre, but I will give it a shot. And then the second season happened and it was so boring. The protagonist of the show is so irritating.
I agree to that very much.
Completely.
I hate characters like that. But I was like, survive for the sensei, but nah.
I agree that it doesn't deserve the worldwide hype that it got. That's
also
definitely
to the point where I was in the anime before I dropped it. Nothing happened. Absolutely nothing is happening. So we have the good guys and we have the baddies, but the baddies are just there being baddies, but not doing
those are not
anything.
Baddies. Depend what you.
The dude with arms on his face.
No, that was
whatever.
not the baddie.
Well, at that point, they were presented as the bad guys.
That's just the start, kind of, with
and
with them.
They're not doing anything. Like, you don't have the antagonist, you don't have the villain actually trying to do evil stuff or whatever.
He was not defined, and that's the part that's kind of coming up with the current season, that they're gonna make My Villain Academia.
Well, nothing was defined besides the obnoxious kid who wants to have a quirk and the hero on life support.
My hero, my villain, My Little Pony.
Where did you stop with My Hero Academia?
Hero life support.
Hero life support. I watched through the tournaments, and then there was they went somewhere out of the city, and then the mosquito girl showed up. I think they were trying to kidnap the loud dude that hates Deku. The white-haired dude that has.
Wait, that's third. Wait,
Bakugo.
That's third season.
Oh, there you go. Then I survived another one. Yeah. They tried to kidnap him, and I remember that mosquito girl very well.
Bakugo's rescue is one of my favorite scenes in
general.
That was actually good, and they showed the All for One villain.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's call him villain because I don't know.
Because that's still the villain. That's the thing.
And I was like, nah, I'm out.
All others are new generation that are coming up, kind of.
I mean, One Good Rescue did not do it enough for me to continue with it, and also fandom.
Do not even need to start on fandom.
Yeah,
It's
they made my
fandoms.
decision even more solid. Like, nope,
Okay,
I'm not going into this.
but I think you stopped right before One for All versus All
For one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Which
you know what?
Literally
If
the
you
best
need-
part of the season.
Yeah, but if you need 3 seasons to get to the good part of the show, fuck that.
But
You know?
We'll get to One Piece in time.
You are
Wait.
generally not a casual action shonen watcher.
So this
Yeah,
is quite,
plus
okay,
that, yeah.
So this is quite hilarious for me because how I remember My Hero Academia up to when Bakugo is rescued is all one part or one season.
Did you binge it?
Pretty much you did.
Well, yeah, that's why I actually waited for next season and everything. And I'm nah, you're not taking any more of my time. I'm done.
I don't know. I watched the first 2 seasons in one like binge, and honestly, second season saved me the first one. I didn't like the first one at all.
The tournaments, seriously?
Yes, because I like the tournaments. I like the shonen action. That's
Well,
why I'm
besides
saying the
that,
difference.
Ice Fire dude having a revelation or whatever, I completely
Because I don't.
I don't remember anything from
this
it.
show. I don't watch for action because for me this doesn't possess actually any specific action that I would be wow or something. I like conflicts that's happening in that kind of society. And that's the only thing that's kind of interests me in this show. The part of
Yeah,
the
but
story.
second season was 80% like, ooh, look at the pretty pixels. They're fighting. Yay.
And I was fine with that because I enjoyed stuff like that.
The most interesting part was the Raven dude.
Oh yeah,
when he went into berserk mode or whatever happened to him.
Wait,
so yeah, that was the good part.
Third season, start of the third, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I think it is.
Well,
when
okay,
villains attack the camp. Yeah.
Well, okay, then it wasn't even in the second one.
Wait, or was it?
I'm forgetting now. Damn it. No. Yep, that's third season. That's definitely third season.
Things are so jumbled much in my brain that I actually don't remember what did I watch.
Look,
My Hero Academia.
Yeah, and now reading manga and
because it's so rememberable.
all the clusterfuck that happened now, I can't even.
Because there's a lot of episodes and it's been a while.
Also, that was not a word. Damn it.
What is not a word?
Rememberable.
Oh yeah,
it's memorable.
Memorable.
Yeah. Rememberable. Remembrance. You're like in 40K.
I can English.
I still think for action shonen and what it offered, kind of killing a little bit of tropes when it started. I still think it's okay show for what it is. But I definitely don't think it deserves the hype that it does possess.
I mean, a show with that many seasons and volumes needs to be more than okay.
Yeah.
For me to spend my time on it when I have much better things to watch.
But it not be the first nor last. I mean,
yeah,
it's lucky that they even got the seasonal and not just filler to filler between.
Yeah, but I'm just salty because that was like first shonen that I wanted to give a shot, and I'm like,
well, you started with a great one this time, so.
Oh yeah, and I'm glad I gave the chance to Jujutsu Kaisen. Actually, now that's a good show packed with content.
We're gonna have more shonen action discussion here, but if anyone else wants to drop in before I...
Content or Gojo?
Content.
What's the difference?
Come on, did you even see Gojo past 5 episodes?
No, who got me? Who got me?
I just had to stab in the dark.
He's trolling.
Like, I feel that Boku no Hero suffers from self-imposed filler.
Oh my god! Wait,
There's some. There's some.
I stand corrected. Rememberable is a word.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
She looked it up, actually.
I didn't. My husband did.
Oh, okay.
Oh man. Okay. I will drop one, and I think maybe just one will be heated up for this. Dragon Ball Super.
Oh, definitely. That's on my list too.
Fuck all y'all.
So they spent how many episodes to recreate 2 okay movies?
Wait. Why do you think this was over?
Because it's Dragon Ball, and it was already pretty
No,
bad.
like people were shitting on it. I don't think.
I heard all opposite of that about
Yeah.
this.
People
heard
started
only hype
shitting
about
on it.
this.
People started shitting on it when they saw the animation of Super Saiyan 3.
Yeah,
And that was like episode.
My thing is,
15 maybe.
for me, it was still bad till
No.
literally last few
It was
episodes.
Mm-hmm.
I think I said that to take it. I have like 5 or 10 episodes, that kind of number on fingers, that I was like, okay, this was fine episode.
Yeah, I also got on the Dragon Ball Super train, and I remember that nothing stood out so much as with the other shows, like Dragon Ball Z. Sorry, my brain got mushed a little bit. I didn't get any excitement that I would get with the previous iteration of Dragon Ball. It was just like
there was nothing for me.
Like, you're doing a gigantic tournament arc. Okay, fine, but the world depends on it. Who would have guessed? The world depended on them when the Frieza was.
The
Multiverse, actually, not the world.
I literally didn't care about the multiverse.
But that point. That's not the problem. I mean, overall, Dragon Ball Z didn't had any magnificent plots either to say.
So I will tell you why I love Super.
Because it can beat Goku.
Yeah. Because it brought back at least some humans to like being fighters again.
Okay. But didn't they?
What I hated about Z.
I get that.
About it the most.
I get that. But I wouldn't say that they did proper job either in this one. They did quite well in manga, actually. But in anime they didn't do much job. Maybe for Roshi.
Well, yeah, I like Roshi in Super was amazing to me.
In manga is even better.
Cough, Tienshin Han. Cough,
but
cough.
That's why I'm saying in anime they didn't do any justice to him. For example, again.
Well, he's the one I care about the least, so that's fine.
Unfortunately.
Do you have something against 3-eyed people?
Yes.
They don't exist. There we go. But I will not add more. I mean, not just the animation. I just wasn't hyped. Anything that it offered, it didn't hype me. That was it. Anything actually that hyped me was not delivered for me. That was the thing. Especially in the tournament, actually. Because I didn't care about reanimating literally 2 movies. I skipped that. I don't know. You just need to watch 2 way better animated movies and continue with the rest.
Then again, watching the Broly movie.
Heck
yes.
If anything, Dragon Ball Super served good is bringing that Broly movie. For me, I mean, at least with that.
Like even that music, "Go Broly Go," it's so bad that it's actually good.
But overall, that's
it's simple and
opinion.
effective.
Yeah, the music was
Music was good.
banger.
Yeah.
Like, and the animation wasn't consistent, but it was all right.
Because they
And
were
when it was
they were bringing certain really good animated for just certain episodes.
And those episodes were amazing.
That's why I'm saying I can number them on finger on the literally 130 episodes, something like that.
Yep. Let me just
something like that. But it's not fine with a few being amazing and the rest being fine.
Okay, I'm not with something.
But are they though?
Yes. Like in the beginning, it was like they fumbled with the art's style and the animation, and then they picked up the pace.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on. There's not much to say. I think we pretty much covered.
Go fuck yourself.
Okay. Anyone else?
Who's next?
Full Metal.
Okay.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Full Metal Panic. Okay. But only Invisible Victory.
Yeah.
The last one, 2018 one. Yes.
So here's
what he was going to say.
I have to say a lot after you guys. So
there's no need to say here's why. Just because.
No, there is actually is.
It's terrible.
So here's the thing that I felt while watching that. We need to consider. We also need to consider the fact that the studio was changed multiple times.
Yeah, it wasn't Kyoto Animation.
The first season wasn't done by Kyoto Animation.
The first season, but the second season.
The second season and Fumofu were, yes.
Yes, but the second raid is literally connected to this specifically.
Okay, I haven't read the manga. I just watched this and saw a lot of inconsistency.
Yeah.
And there were even some moments in the anime where I was like, wait, what are they trying to pull? Because I really didn't understand it. Literally how they approached time in this one was baffling to me. I lost a lot of context.
Okay.
I have lost a lot of what made Full Metal Panic interesting to me. And it all just looked some jumbled. I don't know if I can find a better word for it. It looked really disconnected from the rest.
Tell me when you finish.
Yeah, we did wait a hell of a long time to get the continuation of the story.
11 or 13 years.
Yeah, that's more than ReZero. That's more than ReZero and Snafu together.
You can compare to that. 5 years is nothing compared to.
Yeah. I'm just saying those two shows had 5 years of pause. This one had 13.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm emphasizing it so much. So the studio changed. A lot of things kind of went, I don't know, south, wrong, however you want to call it. And it just wasn't the Full Metal Panic that I remember.
Preach.
Okay.
And I remember that we all were really hyped for it. We were just like, finally, we are getting this.
Hyped, hoping this is gonna be end season. And first of all, what I was worried when I saw that there are only 12 episodes.
Oh.
First of all, it was not a problem.
I feel like it was one episode.
That's the problem. This is just a prologue of the story, and it was even that part is done not right. The pacing. Because this is the setup for a bigger story. There is 90 chapters, and they covered like 20 or something in this. And they didn't even cover them.
I'm not sure
really
if we were
good.
going to see anything after this because this really flopped.
They released Blu-rays, and there were some talks about continuing because they didn't even finish it. I mean, they literally just oh, we're starting the story again. You don't start the story. This is literally the climax. This is the last thing that's happening. And it needs to be heavy connected to the second raid that they didn't do it right.
But you have to consider that a lot of people bought Blu-rays just to complete the collection.
Yeah, and it's not. Plus, I mean, to certain problems in the anime overall, I don't even want to mention. This was already the mess in the beginning. And not to mention the first thing, they completely disregarded to put Testaross's brother is overall pretty bad villain compared to Gauron. And
like he's
you
just like
him. He's behind everything actually. But
but you had such awesome villains. Remember the mad scientist?
Exactly.
That's why I loved Full Metal Panic, because it had great villains, and then you have this last season and it's just completely forgettable.
Like there was one villain that they killed off, which was also good to me. The guy who was literally made as a copy of the movie Professional.
Yeah, literally looking. He doesn't even look like that in Manga.
Really?
Actually, some of the characters don't even look like that. I was rereading after I watched, because I finished like yesterday. I forgot now. Day or 2 days before I finished the Invisible War, and I was like, what? I don't know. My big suggestion, I mean, you kind of see everything that it happens, but Invisible War.
Invisible Victory.
No, play Deus Ex. For Full Metal Panic, just read Full Metal Panic Sigma manga after the 2 main seasons.
It's less painful.
It's definitely less painful. First of all, pacing is better. Everything that happened, you kind of see it, but it was done so bad. And the way they include the music for the season, it was like maybe 2 times they include the original theme.
Wait, I didn't even get to that. That opening is one of the worst.
I skipped the opening every time. But that
I can't remember the opening.
That's the point.
Better for you.
It's forgettable, absolutely.
I need to suffer now.
Yeah.
No, don't do it now. Don't go Super Saiyajin.
It's sad, and that brings really big question: is it even worth returning series in the middle of that with nothing? This is the big point where you actually need to do a good recap and need to do a little bit more spread out, not just drop.
And here's also a thing that they done. After the 4th episode, they released a little special consisting of 20 minutes that did the recap of the first 4 episodes.
It's
in a different order.
Oh God, I remember the opening now.
It's just
like
I didn't watch that. I watched actually Blu-ray.
Okay. I was so lost. Like it had so much potential, and it turned out to be such a disappointment.
It's just the execution. The thing is, especially when you, as I said, I waited for a little bit and then continue manga, and didn't even separate anything for me when you continue manga after the second raid.
And also there was one thing that I would like to comment on it more. All the other Full Metals that I recall Full Metal Panic. Sorry, we're not talking about Full Metal Alchemist.
Continue
right now, and all of them had a moment of pause and that slice of life that actually livened up Sosuke's character. I didn't have that in the 3rd season. It was action paced a lot more than the other.
Well,
it's
they're
actually
not
important.
in school anymore.
It is actually important because the last stuff is serious. There is no funny stuff happening, and that is because
it gets dark.
It gets that. It gets even darker, and that's how actually novels went. Because also, you had sorry, okay, just you had that constantly progressing like that. I mean, Fumo Fu is spin-off. It's not included in.
Yeah.
You just have the first season that you have that lightheartedness a bit. and everything else is pretty serious.
Yeah. Also, when you said that it had potential, I mean, this is already an established show.
Yeah.
So there's no need for potential. It's established. It's good. It was really an easy task.
This was
really an easy task to make another season for it to be good, and you ruin even that.
Yeah.
You know, it should have been maybe, I don't know, 24 episodes could be better, or just like cut some stuff. I don't know, that girl that showed up in 2 episodes was like, why is she even here?
That's the thing.
What did she contribute except to die?
They already cut stuff in those 20 to 30 chapters. To just put in 12 episodes, like, fast enough, and
they left her. Like,
I mean,
why?
It was fast for me as manga reader a bit, but here was pointless how it was dealt with, and I don't know. Continuing.
Yep. Who's next?
Moving on. Finn said skip. So whoever wants. Hawk, anything on the table, or should I?
I mean, action shonen in general.
Okay, I have few in that bracket, but I want.
No, I mean, in total, okay. You know, because I used to be like, ooh, this is the great stuff, and then I realized.
What was the greatest shonen for you? What was the shonen that you liked?
You mentioned One Piece.
I definitely.
No, I'm not even going to talk about One Piece. That was even before I dropped One Piece. 2004.
That's what I'm saying. I want to wait Finn for this.
Yes. Okay. So I'm thinking.
Can I drop something?
Z. Dragon Ball Z. Yeah.
Was the last one that you enjoyed or not?
No. That's the one where I realized.
Okay. You know, what did you watch before that? That was action shonen, long running.
Oh.
That's what I'm asking, because that was my first, for example.
Oh, okay. I watched the original Dragon Ball. I watched. I haven't seen all of Dragon Ball Z because there was a period where I had a pause. So in the meantime, I watched the first arc of Naruto and the first arc of Bleach.
Yeah.
And some of until the tournament arc in One Piece, and and who's binging the Dragon Ball Z was an eye-opening experience for me.
Okay.
A lot of yelling.
A lot of yelling.
No. It's that spiral of you have to one-up yourself.
I don't think I saw it like that, nowhere near like that. And I literally moved from Akira to Dragon Ball Z.
Oof.
And actually worked very well.
But that depends on the period you watched in. I mean, I really like Dragon Ball Z.
Elementary school.
Yeah. As I said, I haven't seen. I dropped off Dragon Ball Z. At Cell Games.
Awesome.
First time I dropped off Dragon Ball Z was on Cell Games.
Okay.
And when I came back to it, I binged all of it and GT together with it, and yeah.
Same, and I liked it all.
That's the. But okay, so when I saw the same thing happening in Naruto. That's when I dropped Naruto. When I saw the same thing happening in Bleach, I dropped Bleach.
Okay, you already searched for something new. For example, in that time, I searched for something sane. Like usually, currently shonen fans do too. So I understand in that regard. But
shonen fans.
Shonen.
Shonen.
But yeah,
I mean,
at least I kind of pride myself. I wasn't annoying fuck as they are now.
Look, you still yell when we meet eye to eye, so...
That's just me. That doesn't have anything with shonen.
My problem with Dragon Ball Z specifically is that I watched it on Cartoon Network.
Yeah, me too.
And it was like different episode every time, and I don't mean like different like next one. It was random, and I don't know, I just see them yelling and preparing for something the whole 20 minutes and 2 blocks of commercials, and I'm like,
I think
okay, when is my Batman starting?
I think it has a lot with for example, in the groups you are in and with friends you're currently surrounded when you watch shows specific like that. For us, for me specifically, for Dragon Ball Z, it was complete hype. It was literally episode ends, whole crew is gathering to discuss about that.
Oh god, now you made me remember something really funny.
Childhood, I mean.
Because the order of episodes that you saw Dragon Ball Z, I remember when Digimon were on our
the order
Channel 9, and I think they only had the first season. Yeah, on channel 9. Channel 9, sorry. Channel 9.
K9.
And they only had the first season, and they cut it so weirdly that I actually watched that first season 3 times as a kid. And here's why. Because I think, if I recall well, or how they ended it, is they just entered some tower in Digimon, and there was the cut. And the next episode was the same beginning where they find themselves in world. It was just like, oh, this is going to be a deja vu experience.
I didn't watch any anime on our television, except some maybe in 2000s that I watched few. But nothing on our television. I mean, of Dragon Ball Z, for example.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was only on
Cartoon Network. Toonami.
On cable. Well, we didn't have cable. It was satellite. So Cartoon Network for me.
Cartoon Network. And that's why dubs stick with me. But overall, I get it. If you watched quite a bit of same kind of shows maybe before, but for that time and at my age, that was full on hype. And that's literally the first stuff that slowly got me into anime again. I mean, not talking about when I was like, I don't know, 6 to 7 year old and watching Macross Robotech. But yeah. Okay. We lost Finn apparently.
He's still eating.
I'm here.
Yeah.
There we go.
Back.
He's spiritually with us eating.
Yeah. I'm destroying a trap.
Destroying.
Yeah. That's putting it mildly.
So, to destroy the Crunchwrap with you, didn't live to hype our Overlord the 2nd and 3rd season. Heavy.
What?
Overlord 2nd and 3rd season.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Second was still kind of trying.
Especially the 3rd.
Especially the 3rd, yeah. Second even had some moments, but the 3rd season was, oh no. Oh yeah, the lizard scene. That's not even the part that's, I don't know, killed the hype. Overall, how I was, okay, but where story is going?
And I looked into it, and it seems that the light novel does go that way, but it's boring.
I read manga and they doing the pace, and I was like, why though? Why?
I'm like, we don't need to know about all this shit. Just give me the bone daddy.
Just give me the bone daddy. What is this? We're all turning into Albedo. Just give us the bone daddy.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
But penetrate up.
That's pretty much what kind of killed the hype for me for Overlord. I mean, 2 seasons in a row that was like mediocre to
Like season 2 was okay. It was actually
it
like
was okay.
watchable.
Yeah,
And that's it. And that's it.
but the third one just killed it. Kind of
Yeah,
for me.
the third one and even the animation. There was so
yeah.
much bad
And
CG.
I was so sad because that scene's supposed to be really good. He literally summoned something that's very prominent in Cthulhu mythos.
Goats.
Yeah, the certain type of the goat. We will not get into
The black goat.
He summoned Ganyu from Genshin Impact.
No.
She's not black.
She's not the... Okay. Let's not get into that. So
No,
cat.
Don't start about it. Don't mention that.
There are cats. They don't look like that.
No, it's not about the cat. It's about its name. Cat is called.
Okay, that's definitely one of the things. Now that you returned, I will just drop a few more so we can kind of close in the shonen action long-running stuff that disappoint us.
Okay.
And we can move on other stuff. For example, I mean, Boruto Next Generation.
Oh yeah.
Just what? Why? Why?
There's so much filler. The manga is actually all right.
Like, manga is okay.
Yeah.
They dropped.
Can somebody explain to me what's all the hype about pain?
What?
You're moving into Naruto now.
Yeah, I just want to ask that question. What's all the hype about pain? Wow.
Just by showing up and killing hell of a lot of people.
Yeah, that was pretty shocking.
Yeah.
My dude just shows up and destroys.
By that point, you don't see that kind of demonstration of power in Naruto. That was simple.
Yeah, and like no one could stop him. He just
generally
shows up and destroys everything.
Everything kills literally at least half of the village plus.
Yeah.
So yeah, pain.
Don't know.
No matter. You're not in Naruto, so stop commenting.
Okay, sorry. I just want to know.
I fully agree with Dirama.
On what?
On that Bleach and Fairy Tail are on top as most disappointing anime.
I don't agree at all with that, actually. But
I do.
But did that kill the hype? Have you even had hype for that?
Well, I did for Fairy Tail, actually.
I don't know. I never expected Fairy Tail to be anything else than
like,
dumb shonen.
Like, it has all the stuff. It has dragons, magic, shit like that. That's all the thing I love, and it's shonen. I love shonen.
It was fucking hype. Yes.
Yeah. The music was awesome, but Fairy Tail just failed to deliver. I don't know.
Maybe because I didn't expect anything else from Fairy Tail, and it was just filling the holes for now that Bleach ended for me and stuff like that.
Wait. I think you saw too much shonen by that point to, just get worked about it.
I don't know. Well, I freaking hate currently Boruto and stuff like that. But I'm okay when they have... Look, if you like shonen action formula, you like it. Simple as that. But they can get into garbage territory, and really bad garbage territory. Like what they did with the Boruto and heavy fillers that they did.
There's just so much...
Yeah, I didn't mind when people love that stuff. I love a hell of a lot of stuff, but you differentiate. Okay, go watch other stuff too. Do not just be close-minded about it.
Yeah, Diorama, that's just it. Yeah.
I didn't expect any high story from that. This is new. For example, that's why I like Jujutsu Kaisen, because It's getting actually a new formula on new spin on shonen action, and it can get long running. So
well, yeah, that is what a mod.
They're trying. At
Shonen
least they're trying. Yeah.
Should be like it's something. I don't want to say new, but it's like maybe a new formula for shonen.
Yeah, because they tried. They tried after Big Three. They tried with now My Hero, with the Fairy Tail, with Black Clover, and I think the Black Clover is closest to the old and having even something of his own.
Yeah,
he actually managed to get through. That I was afraid it will not after that start.
Oh yeah, I forgot to watch. The fillers are done.
Yes, I told you that to
I know.
take, man.
I forgot. I'm just now remembering.
But yeah, to not prolong this, I had somewhat similar experience with, for example, I don't know why. Maybe I already done it's the art or something like that. On heavy on shonen formula for me was actually the One Piece when I started. One Piece. And as I said, I watched 90 episodes of that and I stopped. And I read about something like that of chapters too. So I'm trying to find out on what comment was that. Okay, boomer. But yeah, I know you find something that you like, but there was hell of a lot of hype, and Finn here was JoJo fan or like One Piece fan that time. Watch One Piece. Good times.
Yeah, I mean, as far as One Piece goes, you have to get on board with certain things in order to.
Yeah.
And if you can't, it's like nah.
Yeah, maybe it's better for me not to. I mean, if I can't already, not to just force it, just because I like overall shonen stuff, shonen action stuff.
And you stopped somewhere before Baroque Works, yes?
What?
Baroque Works Saga. It's Crocodile. And
Man, I genuinely don't remember. I know that some fillers are starting, and the only thing I remember in those 90 episodes are Luffy giving his head to Nami when she was crying. There's certain big scene, big scene in the. No, I'm saying that's the only. Yeah, that's the only thing that I remember in those 90 episodes. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, well, there aren't many more memorable things before that. Yeah, like
that's kind of scary. You know, that's literally about 100 episodes for a show.
It has like 1,000 episodes now.
Okay, we're moving on from shonen stuff.
So it does get.
Do not say those words.
Progressively better. Oh yeah, buggy executing. I mean executing.
Yeah.
It had to be said.
Because you know
those words must be said.
It gets better is by this point meme material, heavy meme material. By any show that when you say, oh no, it gets better.
Like for me, one of the best scenes is when they go and try to save.
I don't know what they're talking currently because we're
Robin, One Piece.
Yes, that's not discussion.
No, okay. My point, the hype is mostly for the part you haven't seen. So yeah.
I mean, it was hard to skip when everyone was bombarding about it. So
I know,
at this point know a lot more.
It's an investment, you know.
Yeah, definitely. And
it's a very timely one. It is.
I definitely want to watch more shows, shorter shows, and that I definitely did. So, Keiki?
Yes.
Anything else? At least because we went a little bit off on shonen stuff, and I want to close in.
Let's go back to the roots.
Oh.
New season of Basilisk.
Oh. Another return.
No, dear Rama, time for blood and gore and suffering.
Zetsubo.
Do you even know who Keiki is? Oh yeah.
There's a reason why she's called the Butcher.
What? What? I need to put some.
The Butcher.
The Butcher.
The Butcher.
So another return.
New Basilisk.
Yeah.
Let's start at the beginning. The old Basilisk was, I think, one of the first show that actually showed me that there can be a lot of
a lot of what?
These cartoons actually can have sad endings,
Oh yeah.
That was my teen self saying at the screen while watching the ending of Basilisk, where they were like dropping like flies through the episodes, and I was like, oh my god, stop. And of course the ending was also tragic.
Mm-hmm.
And of course long awaited, no, story was done, but for some reason they decided to make another season of it. Like how long? 20 years later or so? I don't know how long was it, but yeah.
I will have hot take on hot top.
And I was really pumped up for that one. It's like reliving those teenage years while you were still discovering good anime to watch and which genre you prefer and everything. And then it started. I watched it ongoing, and I dropped it like after 6 or 7 episodes. Ninjas were good design. I mean, they had good design, but story is literally the same thing that happened in the first part, but genders were reversed for the chief from one village and the other village. Iga and who's
something like
that. Iga and
Kyoka?
Oh my god, I can't remember. Kyoka, yeah. Was it?
Kyoka.
Never mind.
I don't know. Something like that. But okay, we know all the old story. That's important.
And also the powers were then like it's not Oborodono anymore, but the dude with the eyes, and vice versa with the girl. And I don't know, it's so bad.
Yeah.
I don't know, huge disappointment.
That's the big point that I think I will definitely bring on Monday. Do you even, is it even worth to return show if you're not gonna treat it like it was original treated?
No, it's a cash grab.
It's definitely a cash grab.
Yeah, nothing.
By all means.
Nothing else to say. I mean, story is completely like same thing.
Yeah.
With some.
I actually thought I watched this, but I didn't.
Which one?
The new one.
You watched it?
No.
I thought I did, but I didn't.
Good.
We didn't, because we wanted to refresh our memory with some old stuff. Because unfortunately, this is not a new really story. This is kind of continuation plus something like that.
Yeah, it's 10 years since the previous story happened.
Yeah, it's like a spin-off
continuation
story.
Yeah.
No, it's been 10 years between Iga and Koga. Clans, and they came to an end.
Okay.
Yeah, the story finished.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also the new one has 24 episodes.
Yeah.
Same as the old one, but imagine going through 24 episodes of nothing.
It literally we didn't finish the New Higurashi, because it's kind of on the same row, like what we said now. We need to remind ourselves of the old stuff.
Yeah, also Higurashi is going to have, I believe, 24 episodes.
Yeah,
it's not going to end in a while.
Full season.
I want to binge it.
Yep.
We can have a podcast solely for Higurashi when it's done.
Sure. I need to remind myself of some old stuff before getting into this.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, look at my anime list. The old one 7.5, almost 7.6, and the new one 5.4. And yeah, it was 2005 when the first one came out. So 13 years.
There we go, another one. Literally. Okay.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
That was actually very well done from the both of you.
Okay. Moving on.
Now that she mentioned Basilisk, Ninja Scroll.
What?
Series.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ninja Scroll series. That was...
I was so hyped for that one. And then I watched the first episode.
Yeah.
Wait.
I'll just say...
Yeah.
Wait, there's a series.
There shouldn't be.
I actually didn't know that there was a series.
There shouldn't be. Let's say it like that.
I just dropped Koran with what the fuck.
I see.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's
pretty
hype killer.
Okay.
I mean, I can describe how it killed my hype.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's kind of the point.
In the first episode, a giant appears.
Yeah.
That moves around the mountains and the forests like a motorcycle.
Nice.
And he breathes fire.
Nice.
Now, let me explain you how this series didn't kill my hype. I didn't know about the movie when I watched the series.
What the hell?
I didn't know about the movie when I watched the series.
Oof.
That's the only way, and even with that, it was like, what am I watching?
Mid.
What am I watching?
Yeah, even with not knowing about the movie, the show was mid.
Yeah, and that
at
time
best.
I watched some crap anime, and that was like, what?
It's so dumb.
Yeah.
It's so fucking dumb.
Ninja Scroll on motorcycle, yes. Okay. Pick it. Anything else?
Yeah, I got a couple more. No worries.
Okay, but I'm asking for one now.
Snafu third season.
Yeah.
Hey, God damn it! I really expected so much from that show, and a lot of people were hyped.
At least it closed it. I will just say in what
it's dead in the ground. Let's keep it there.
Yeah.
The third season was fine, and that's everything.
Watch 3 episodes of it, literally in all beginning, middle, and end, and you're done.
Yeah, just that. They should have done really the Bunny Senpai protocol and just get a movie out. It would have been so much better. There was so much unnecessary material. There was so much unwanted drama. There was flashbacks.
The pace was actually better for a movie. A lot better for a movie.
Yeah.
But
it just turned out to be, it was pretty mediocre from what I expected from a show of that caliber and that I really like.
Yeah.
It was just like,
Those 2 first seasons were so good to just end it on like mediocre end. It was
yeah.
But oh well. Unfortunate.
I see we are all collectively developing a fear of third season. So
third seasons.
No.
Of returning to the series.
Golden Club.
Okay.
Golden Kamuy did it good, yeah.
Slayer's best season is third season.
Yeah, that too. But that's old. I don't count that. I count something new stuff.
Danmachi? season
Danmachi
3.
season
Good
3 was
season.
maybe the best one for me.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. It depends from the studio. It depends from a lot of things.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm having one to see how some of you gonna react. I said Melancholy of Harumi Suzumiya.
Haven't seen it, so
I haven't seen it.
I had a problem with really.
I get it.
People
there's one.
people try to hype this thing a lot to me, and I'm not saying this new rewatch that happened literally in Hawk and me just to discuss
The hate watch.
the hate watch, literally the hate watch. The first time, I mean, as I will say, it's okay, but I never saw what's the thing that brought people to that series. I still don't see it.
It's the Daka Daka Daka.
I don't even know what you mean because you didn't saw the show. Overall, for me, just Haruhi, character of Haruhi killed the whole show, and that's kind of where it's all connected. And especially with the last, how many episodes at the end? 6? That we have 8.
Endless 8
of the Groundhog Day.
Endless 8. Yes.
So yeah, that's pretty much what killed me. Just to serve very annoying little high school girl that's a god.
Look, you just have to realize that you have to start praising our Lord and Savior, Cthulhu Fatagan.
Never gonna happen.
Our Lord and Savior
actually, that's the
blind idiot god.
Do you know what's funny? The movie is really good, but the point why he returns at the end kills me because I didn't find anything good for him to return to that world.
Yep.
So yeah, that was really hyped up to me. I never saw neither now. Where's the hype about? There's some comedy, but I like everyone except actually the Haruhi.
I didn't even watch the show, and I don't like her.
I hate her.
She's very hateable.
She's genuinely the character I maybe hate the most. Okay.
She's like
way too egocentric. And not knowing what power she possesses, and everybody needs to practically serve her because if she's moody, world will gonna go to fuck all. And
so it's basically female Shinji.
I don't. But the thing is, I will say it like this: Shinji at least actually what works in that Shinji is a whiny bitch.
Yes.
Actually, what works with that? With this one, no. You don't know. It's literally you're gonna go moody one day and you're gonna add oil to fire and the world will go off. No thanks. No thanks. Moving on.
Moving on.
I had 2 hours of rant. I will not add more. There is actually one of our, I think that time we called our podcast Fresh Take. One of the first episodes, so that was my full-on rant on Haruhi.
Yeah. And from then on we became.
But, oh yeah. Okay. Anyone else want to drop in?
Okay. So, beyond the boundary, why does this have nearly 8 score?
I need to rewatch this because it's like it's Kyoani, and that's it.
Like I don't know. This happens to be like the one of the worst things I have ever seen in my damn life.
I don't know what he is actually talking about.
Kyokai no Kanata.
The series that he put as the worst thing that he saw, if you remember,
Kyokai no
that
Kanata.
girl that manipulates blood and making the blade. And the main character that's pretty much immortal, some kind of yokai.
Oh, so please, senpai, forgive me. I love you, but I must kill you.
Exactly.
And then he gives her the money, and she is sorry for the. Holy shit! I actually remember that.
I love the series.
Why? Go. Okay, explain. Explain yourself.
First of all, when I say I love the series, doesn't mean series is good. Let me just be clear on that.
It's the same thing with me and him and Haruki.
Yeah, literally that. I simply enjoyed the series. I freaking enjoyed the animation, and it was just fun to me. I will not say it has any specific good story or something like that. It just looked beautiful, and Kyoani just works for me. Even to watch like a screensaver, it works for me.
I hate the characters. It sucks so much.
I don't know. Okay, that's definitely the thing that I didn't have a problem with. I was not triggered by the characters, and that's how it works. Man. So in that regard, I understand Hawk's how Hawk is okay with Haruhi, and I understand you because how I hate Haruhi, for example, how you hate this. So yeah.
Like the only good thing is the animation, and that's it. I don't. And the fact that the animation is good just makes me so much angrier because it's wasting a piece of garbage.
I will definitely say the show really don't. It doesn't have some. How to put that? They didn't go anywhere with it. I will say it like that. In some way, it just enjoy the ride, and that's pretty much it.
And I didn't drop it immediately because I was in awe of just how
animation was fucking good.
No, animation was great, but I was in awe of how bad this series is. I was like, it's like watching a car crash.
You're now bringing me to my second point, or my other series that I want to drop in here, that you actually dropped in the first episode, is the Fire Force.
Ah, yes.
Because I had the same experience with the Fire Force first season. This is bad, but I want to see how bad actually is.
That brings me fear because I really want to watch it for the visuals.
Yeah, it's freaking great animation. And second season have even better. But it gets even worse with the story. At least for me.
That will bring me to the next one that also brought me fears.
Connecting dots. Go.
Tokyo Ghoul.
Oh yeah, on my list too. Disappointment to disappointment.
Okay, my phone just popped up because it thought that I said okay Google. Stop it.
Okay Google. Officially, your phone is turned into Google.
So Tokyo Ghoul.
Wait. Which season?
Well, I watched the first one, and I was like, okay, this has potential, even with the whole censorship and everything. And then I watched the second one.
Censorship?
Yeah, it had censorship.
Yeah, heavy censorship. Well, I watched ongoing.
I think I don't think I watched it ongoing. So, yeah.
Like, something's happening, and yet all I see is darkness.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So what? It was like the episode of redo of Healer.
Oh god.
Yeah, there was
exactly that kind of censorship.
When half of the screen is just black.
Black.
I mean, what the fuck, Japan? Why do you even release a show like that? Is it even worth it? Why would anyone watch that? That's my big question.
Like,
Yeah, if you
Why
hate
would
a person or not
any-
burger.
Well,
too much
apparently
thought.
fandom is huge, so I don't know, but it's also mostly female oriented, so there's that.
Ugh.
I actually wanted to watch it for the horror aspect.
Yeah,
And
and
so yeah, I dropped it because I heard
It-
some bad things about next seasons and second season. Yeah.
gender basis.
Don't worry, we're gonna clone Keiki, and then
I'm
that's
just
gonna
dropping
be
facts.
the female fandom.
So yeah, that's one that I
Tokyo
stopped.
does
Unfortunately,
get progressively worse. So yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I actually
read
hoped
manga.
with
Season.
I actually hope that okay, there's going to be 1 or 2 bad seasons, but then it's going to pick up or something. But no, my hopes
The moment
crumbled.
they decided, no, we're doing our spin on the series for the second season, and not doing at all how manga went, was like, what?
Like,
why?
even the manga.
Is the manga worth it?
Yes, manga is great
Yeah.
for me.
Well, all right,
Like-
then
And
I
art
can
is
at least read.
amazing.
Hmm.
And
I don't care about your general. We got Ben Shapiro in the chat here.
Exactly. So yeah,
Destroyed with facts.
Pretty much.
But yeah, that one was a huge letdown for me, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay. We're moving on.
Sure.
We connected a few in this reel, so if anyone has anything to drop in.
I have another cash grab.
Okay, sure.
New Furikuri.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even watch it.
Nice.
So let me explain.
Okay.
I was
explain
hyped.
myself.
I was hyped for months since I found out that there's going to be a new season after
Okay.
how many years? Because let's face it, first season is phenomenal. I love it so much. And then it came out, and I was like, in English. Oh, I'm going to wait for Japanese, but of course it's supposed to be in English. That's that kind of anime.
It's
And
written for English, yes.
Yeah, but I was still nope. I want my Nihongo.
Nihongo
Yes, yes.
Yozu.
Nihongonese. And I waited and waited, and I started the first episode like 3 times, and yeah, never
wow.
finished it.
Glorious Nipponese language folded over 1,000 times.
Well, kind of, yeah. That's basically correct.
It is 1,000 times when you see all those characters, so yeah.
Hey! I started reading The Lesser Key of Solomon today, so it's all fine.
What?
It's all fine.
But yeah, all in all,
reading
the
the book
show
of
could be
Stevens.
good, but it really dropped on my to watch list, like low down. So for me, it didn't work that they prolonged it so much. Oh, yeah. Stop waiting for a decade to release the next season, please, Japan.
No.
No.
Kotowaru.
Kotowaru.
So I have few really. Death Parade.
That parade. Whoa.
yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
What killed?
Now,
the hype
Kiki, it's your
there?
turn to say you're talking a lot of shit for somebody in stabbing distance.
No.
Oh, I want to hear this.
Anychron, here's the knife. Do something with the
Thank
knife.
you. Let us hear it. Not judging at all.
Not judging it. So I thought that Death Parade was boring.
Oh man.
And I tried, I think, 2 episodes. I even gave it episode 2. Or maybe, yeah, like 2 or maybe 3 even. And I don't think it improved. Oh my god!
You even threw diorama against you this time.
Oh no! Oh no! So the reason why I don't like Death Parade is because I find the main character dull.
Interesting.
And I don't care about what happens to the people.
Wait, I got a question. I
That is
haven't
the
watched
point,
Death Parade, but is the story revolving literally about a group of people being isekai into a horror carnival?
No.
What?
No.
Then what am I having in mind?
No. You're having something else. This have a lot more complex than that.
Okay.
Also, who do you consider main character?
Yeah. I think he considered Dekim.
The one who looks like Ginkgo.
Yeah, he considered Dekim.
Oh, okay. The bartender.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, wait, I said Dekim. The place is Dekim, or he is. I forgot now.
Wait, let me look. It's him, and he does really look remarkably like
Ginkgo, yeah.
It is Dekim.
But that was kind of the point with certain feeling, and because he needs to judge, and everything actually revolves with the story with the girl that is with him. Not.
That's why I asked who he thinks is the main character. Also, did you finish the show?
No.
Okay, so you don't know why is Dekim like that.
Yeah.
Basically,
No,
there's a reason why he's like
There's a lot of reason.
monotone and everything.
Okay, I do believe that, but the show didn't pull me enough to want to find out why he's
my
that
biggest
way.
problem here, I would make jokes now for film choices and everything, but I know that he's not monkey brain for the choice. And I can't make that statement.
Sure you can.
Because I know
you
the
can be
man.
wrong.
So yeah, I may give it a go. One more go.
I mean, if it's not your cup of tea, that's completely fine.
That's pretty much it, I think. I mean, by this point, your show's pretty much revolves in heavy fantasy and world building. That works for
here
you.
You have like case by case scenario of judgment till like till like the half of the season, and then the second half extends more to where they are and going on.
Those first few stories are more exposition of how stuff function and getting closer to the mystery that actually
this is what we
around.
do here.
Yeah.
And then this is here we are and who we are.
I mean, I felt like it would be something I could get on board with if it had like a overarching story. I'm not sure that it has, but if it
you especially like the continuation stuff.
Well, that's why I may give it one more shot.
Well, when you have time.
But it really did not do it for me. It was like
I mean, I have a lot of shows that I couldn't start. For example, just I wasn't in mood for that kind of show. For example, at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So just skips for that. I mean, I delayed, for example, Gintama and stuff like that for quite a long time. What I currently am doing with Maki. So yeah, okay.
I'm just waiting for Ticket to mention one show so you can give me back the knife.
Okay.
You mean Death Note?
Give me the knife.
How dare you?
I will take this knife and throw it away. So it's getting dangerous in this house.
Wait. Here's why. Here's why. Back when I started watching anime, the first thing that I watched was Evangelion.
I'm sorry,
that I knew
but
that I knew that was an
made
anime.
you feel
Well,
ancient.
great start.
Yeah.
You don't start with Evangelion.
Well, that I knew
Sure
that
you
was an
do.
anime.
How old were you?
I think I was about 16, 17.
Oh my god.
Old enough.
And okay, and here's the thing.
Oh my! Oh
I was with a lot of people who were discussing anime at that time, and I wasn't really into it. And they were just like, "Oh, Death Note, Death Note, Death Note, Death Note, Death Note," and I heard so much of Death Note that I was actually curious to see what it was, and I wasn't impressed. I don't say that it's a bad show at all. It had some really good twists and some good things about it,
but it didn't live up to your hype.
Yeah, it didn't work for you. Yeah.
Didn't work.
No,
for
no,
me.
I have to agree with him. I mean, the amount of hype that was given that is given even today to Death Note, it can't live up to it.
I will say that big point why I enjoyed a lot Death Note is that I actually read manga before anime was even announced.
Mm-hmm.
That's your
Okay,
thing.
That's your thing.
So anime was like just a bonus on that.
Also, I might slide to your side for two things. First one is a lot of reading and pausing the episode, like because they're constantly talking, and I have like two lines of subtitles constantly on my screen, so I had to pause a lot to catch up on what's happening, and that breaks the immersion. And the second thing was when Light died, when L died, the show died.
Yeah.
Could get saved better than Death Note.
You want to oil too fast.
Show died with L. So everything after that, well, it was satisfying to see Kira dying, of course, but
it wasn't.
Which one is the next one? N. And he was
Nero.
Nero. Yeah, he was bland.
Yeah,
it was a bland copy of L.
It was more or less just the ending of Kira. It was not any hype around that anymore. It was just ending it. Because with the L's losing L, there was we lost the dynamic between Kira and him, and
we don't talk about that show here. That one's too hard to talk about. What? He mentioned Monster in the chat.
Oh,
we don't talk about that one.
Why?
And
it's too hard, man. It's way too hard.
And just just to emphasize this, I'm not saying at all that Death Note is bad. It was just not my thing, and it didn't suit me. Just that.
It's not for you. I mean, that's completely fine.
And on Evangelion, you said you watched like 16, 17. I think I watched 14, 15, something like that.
My man.
Evangelion.
My man. Come to the insane club.
Whoa. Someone has an echo.
Oh, yeah, there was an echo.
Yeah, you went a bit overboard, so it might have pierced through my heavens.
Sorry.
That phrasing.
No. That was intentional. I know what I said.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Still more stabbing.
Actually, Hook, you had something that I wrote.
You did?
Yes.
I don't remember what you wrote down.
Exactly.
So
BNA.
Oh, yes, it's Trigger.
It's Trigger.
Look,
it always did one.
Look,
it always is.
I am a Trigger stan. So I will defend this show even though it's not very good. But it did not live to the Trigger hype.
Yeah, that's the thing. It has so much potential, goddammit. I really hate it.
And also what Diorama said in the chat, that I mean, it's not that bad, but kind of.
That wasn't even the problem there.
It was
I genuinely felt that VNA will be kind of the third in the row for the trigger, because I have like I kind of trying to make my big three of the trigger, like going from...
I am getting my hands on Daring soon, so I'll see
That's
which
not
one
in
is
my-
worse.
That's not in my big
Daring.
three.
Darin is
You
good.
all kind of breaking the sound. I don't know why.
I'll
Yeah,
reconnect.
they're approaching the sound real fast.
You're losing sound. What the hell is happening? Technical issues.
Are we all right now?
I don't know. Probably.
You're clean now. I don't know.
So,
Yeah, Discord
Okay.
is super buggy this field.
Okay,
this past
let's
few days.
be a little bit more careful when someone talks, other don't. Okay.
Thing.
But yeah, that's pretty much it for BNA. It had a lot of potential. It started good, but it didn't deliver. Then it felt really rushed. And unfortunately, well, this is gonna be fun. They are actually making cyberpunk anime now, and cyberpunk fail a lot.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
I mean,
This gonna be fun.
well, depend. We'll see if the project fixes it and
Yeah,
throws in some free DLC and shit like that. That
Okay.
would be
anyone else? I have one more that I wrote for Hawk that he mentioned, and one mine, I think.
I got
Go
one.
The
I got
Ghost
one
in the
more.
Shell
Oh, yeah.
atrocity that happened in our year of the Lord 2020.
You know, but by this point, every single fan for the SAC 2045 gets said, no, that was just a love letter of the fans to Ghost in the Shell, but not done even close, right?
But written with crayon.
Literally. I had so much hope they're gonna do a good 2D, because who was designer of the characters? Because design of the characters in 2D was really great from Ilya Kushino. But the story and animation was like...
I didn't like even the design. That's not Kusanagi, that's like...
No, I mean, it was already said it's gonna be pretty much like spin-offy, so I was like, okay, fine, you're just doing one more, I mean.
It's not fine. If you say it's fine, they're going to make more of that shit instead of the good stuff. We need to write.
Okay, maybe I really don't believe they ever gonna make a good stuff anymore. That's the thing.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah, there is no more of...
Next season, Ghost in the Shell Isekai.
soon.
Well, Innocence has pretty much isekai moments.
Look, they kind of closed it in. I mean, with Arise, they did, in a way, prequel material, and they never continued anything after the series. So, and Innocence kind of closed in too. So,
Yep.
pretty much that's pretty much the end. So I don't know. We will see. It's way too popular not to do something with the show, and I don't know. It really depends where overall anime industry is gonna go. But yeah, this was really bad. This is really bad.
Oh, I remember. I thought of another thing that didn't live up to the hype. Monogatari.
Wait.
Oh.
I'm bullshitting you. I'm bullshitting you.
This wouldn't be a knife. This would be me dropping from satellite.
It would be a Panzerfaust in your general direction.
No. Initiate Zeus cannon.
Initiate exterminatus.
I have a button for that.
No, not one life is more what I want to do with that comment. Oh man. Okay. Okay, I can go. It doesn't matter. Future Diary.
Haven't watched.
Oh my god.
Better. I mean, there's nothing in it. It didn't have had no idea where it's gonna go. The biggest thing that dropped out from the air that people popularize her, the pink girl. I even forgot the name.
Yuno.
As the yandere trope.
Yeah, the ultimate yandere
trope.
To quote the greatest wisdom of man ever, don't put your dick in crazy.
but
you know it.
Okay, calm down, take it. Overall, they'll have a lot of just shock for the shock value. Oh, that was I don't know.
I'm actually gonna give that a watch and see what's all the fuss about.
I would really try to sway
Do it.
That.
Do it.
I need some trash in my life.
I mean,
that I only watched the first episode. Dropped it. That was the best decision in my life. Oh man.
Oof.
Well, now. Decisions.
It was a good decision.
But yeah, there's no depth in that anime. I just didn't feel.
I also tried to watch the live action.
Oh god, there's live action of this.
Yeah, there's live action. It's really popular because I like to watch train wrecks.
Future Diary live action. So they definitely were successful to actually go there.
Yeah, unfortunately, and I think it's all thanks to Yuno.
Yeah, pretty much.
And yeah, it's terrible, especially the part. Part where there are those gods that gave them those cell phones, and oh my god, the CGI.
Okay, by this point, now I'm interested actually in watching movie just to see how much trash is that it. We need
I
to
can't remember if it was the movie or if it was series live action.
What
can't
the hell?
Remember. But it was a glorious train wreck.
Wait, it had a live action movie and a live action series.
No, it's one or the other. I can't recall.
Oh, okay,
because,
okay.
Like my IQ dropped like 30% after watching it.
Okay, then I'll watch the live action.
Don't. Why? Why would you do that?
I want to laugh.
Oh,
don't lose.
I came to laugh. I want to feel like Char. I came to laugh at you.
Well, no. Okay.
I'm not sure you're gonna be laughing after that one.
That's the problem.
No, trust me, I like my trash.
I know.
Okay. Anyone else?
Majino Tabi Tabi. God. Like, and here's the thing.
Wait.
This is why I'm actually saying this. It was really
That's
hyped because
Elena the Witch.
Oh,
right?
Okay. I'm forgetting the Japanese titles.
It was really hyped because it had some stunning visuals, and I actually rewatched some segments of the series, and the visuals are so inconsistent. It's Zetsu.
What?
What did you just say?
It's Zetsubu.
You've been cut or you cut yourself?
It is despair. It is despair. Because they show amazing visuals, and all of a sudden they're gone.
Yeah,
there is some part where you can see some ounce of character progression showing up, and it's gone.
Thrown in the water, literally.
You have a really good you have a really good stage set up to show certain events, and it's gone.
They literally. I don't know how is this series popular. It's a hot garbage.
I completely agree with you. I actually also read the manga a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like
Why?
Why? No, I'm definitely asking you why.
Because there is actually
now I consider
there is
you
a
masochist.
okay because there is a character that there is a character that I really like in the show, but I cannot continue watching. Not watching and reading the show based on a character that I know is gonna be gone in 4 volumes.
But I mean, you by this point you saw that everything is circled around Elena and nothing else. Nothing is important, and that's the biggest point. Nothing is important to her than herself. Nothing in existence.
It was just such a disappointment.
It's
I expected so much, and I got so little. It's non-existent.
The hype was actually the first episode that kind of allude that there is gonna be growth for her.
Oh yeah, definitely. And then the horror episode that was actually fine.
But that was way too later for me to even, in any point, recommend anyone to watch till that.
Yeah.
So
it's just like watch the first and the 9th episode and say bye to the show.
Okay, I just remembered another show from last year that was like, okay, this is interesting. Then it was okay, this is so very much hype, and then the ending killed the hype for me.
No way, which one?
Decadence.
Ending killed the hype. Am I the only one that enjoyed the ending really?
Oh, I enjoyed the ending. I just, it killed the hype.
Last 2-3 episodes were meh.
I didn't maybe I didn't expect anything else. I really didn't. For that
I wanted some, staying power, consequences, long-term consequences.
Okay. Well, the show.
If somebody died, I want them dead.
Okay, I get that. But I wasn't that.
Calm down.
I'm never surprised, especially when it's talk about something that's pretty much Android, something like that.
Yeah, figures.
I'm never surprised by that. When you definitely have a human that you see full on, and you just return him for shits and giggles, pretty much, to have a quasi happy ending. Now that's really bad for me. But this was okay. In a way, there was a bit of lost, and there was some of time spent that they didn't return the character, but. I don't know. I was okay with that, but I understand definitely why. Okay. Anyone else?
So what happened? I wasn't here.
Your turn.
Finn is our friendly ghosts with cats.
Yeah, my cats were mounting an assault, so I had to repel them from the room.
What the hell are you playing with them? Stronghold Crusader?
Oh no, they are Crusaders. Oh no, the blade. So okay, I got something for you. Why is Devilman Crybaby?
I think
good. Tell me.
It's awesome. I love it.
I gave one of the shows I watched and dropped it after 3 episodes because I had a constant headache because of the art style.
By this point, I am not surprised that you don't like it because of stuff that you like.
I like the art style. I love the art style.
Yeah, let's start with the art style. The art style is specifically Yuasa, and it doesn't fit the things you like. That's it.
Pretty much.
Okay, but why the headache?
It really goes psychedelic.
Yeah, it's Yuasa. Yeah, it's
it's supposed to be psychedelic.
Okay, I get it. But I also watched different types of psychedelic stuff, and I listened a lot to krautrock and the underground psychedelic music scene from Germany.
Listening to psychedelic rock isn't the same as watching
apples to oranges.
As watching psychedelic shows with psychedelic sound with direction that is fucking Yuasa.
So to explain to Finn, we're a little bit crazy and we love stuff like this.
Yeah,
A little bit.
it's bizarre.
It's
actually bizarre.
This is
Yeah.
the bizarre. And that's why we don't think, because stuff like this, we don't think that much that, for example, when Hawk and I said that JoJo is not that bizarre, it's just weird. Because this is
depends
bizarre
on
for us.
what. No,
Yeah,
I mean,
this is bizarre.
Depends on your definition of
Yeah,
bizarre.
that too, I mean.
To me, it wasn't bizarre. It was incoherent.
It was crazy. It was crazy by all means. I don't know. I really enjoyed the ride of Devilman Crybaby. It's extremely surprised me. I will say.
Yeah,
that.
me too, but in a bad way.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's if it fits, it sits.
Yeah, definitely. But that's pretty much it. It wasn't your cup of tea. I get it. This is definitely one of the things. If you like Yuasa, you like Yuasa, and that's.
And I mean, I think
If you want to get weird, go with Mamuroshi. Yes.
And I think I've seen there was like a Devilman OVA or something.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I think
but
I've
There was
seen
the old
that.
show and the old OVAs. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And
that's
I
called
came
different cup of
into this expecting something like that, and
by the point when I find out who is directing, I drop that ball.
Yeah. Just this guy. Sure.
That's not gonna be
Now-
what I thought.
Now mentioning Yuasa,
Yeah.
I was kind of hyped for
Japan
that
Sings.
show.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man. Yeah.
Oh man. Oh man.
That went to the point we will not mention that show anymore. That got to
Wait.
that point.
Sorry, what show?
Japan Sings.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
exactly.
okay.
That was the right answer actually.
Oh, the wheelchair dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
The only memorable
It had-
scene, the end.
The only scene I
good
saw.
scene,
Good.
and all you need to see from that show.
Okay. I got a really weird one that didn't live up to the hype because we were actually watching the wrong movie. The Violet Evergarden, Eternity and the Autumn Memory Doll.
Oh yeah.
You remember that?
What?
So here's the thing.
Okay,
When we
set
were
the
starting
scene.
this podcast, we watched a Violet Evergarden movie, and we did
Quotation movie, but it is movie.
Yeah,
I
movie.
mean.
Yeah, it is actually a movie. It's hour and 30 minutes long, and we did a review of it, not realizing that it was not the upcoming Violet Evergarden movie because it got delayed 2 times, I believe.
Because of
It's
all
still not
delays
out.
and everything, we didn't notice that they are actually the spin-off movie and the
Yeah.
new one that's upcoming.
Yeah, but it's still marked as a Violet Evergarden
Garden
movie
movie,
on Netflix.
Yes.
But it
Yes,
was
and
so
here's the thing.
funny that review. Rama, you need to check the review. We were so confused the whole review what we watched.
Like also here's the thing. No one ever mentioned that this movie even exists.
Yeah,
We all were 100% sure that this was the thing. And we're just like,
Yep.
why is this an episode and a bonus?
I know this has a series, OVA, and upcoming movie. And because of all delays around the COVID and what happened with Kyoani and everything, we thought this is it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we thought
when
this
we got
was
our hands on it. And what?
Nope. Nope.
The funniest
and
part
again, it's not bad. But the funny thing is when we realized what happened, we just had to laugh our asses off because it was just hilarious.
The funny part is that we reviewed it as that movie that's supposed to come out, not as it is. Expecting.
Yeah,
what?
we bashed it hard because
bashed it hard.
because we measured it on the standards of an OVA or a movie. So yeah.
Well, that was a great start of this channel.
Perfect.
I
to
wasn't
explain
there,
this
so I
band.
couldn't know.
Yeah,
What
Oh,
about
you
KK
should watch
and
it
Right
too.
Eye?
I don't know. I just randomly popped up here one day,
yeah, and
and then they adopted me.
We sacrificed you for this.
Hey, the drama. It's not that it's bad. It's just not very good.
It's not the continuation
Compared to
of
the other episodes.
It is, yeah, it's not continuation of the story. It is good story. It is good story. It's like you watch OVA and that's it. It is okay.
Is it a
With some-
standalone story?
Yeah, in
like
a way.
her going.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
episode.
is it-
It's
Which
two
one?
episodes connected together.
Which
The
one?
one with the
movie.
princess?
The movie that is up.
The one with the princess, or
What?
You what? Mate?
Actually, she is a noble. Yeah, it's called Eternity and the Auto Memory Doll.
Yeah.
wait?
Or Violet Evergarden Gaiden Aien to Jido Shuki Ningyo.
Gaiden.
Please
The-
don't
No.
try to speak Japanese.
You don't have the flow.
Eternity. Aha. Okay.
You too, Diorama. Diorama, we're gonna have problems.
Oh yeah, with the princess and.
Oh, you what, mate?
You what,
Eh,
mate? I'll bring the I'll bring the knife to the chat too.
Nani,
Did I
Nani the fuck
watch
it?
this?
Nani the fuck it is Daka Daka time.
Did
Okay,
I watch
okay.
this?
In all jokes aside, I did
Yeah,
jokes.
by the end of the podcast, everyone is gonna look like Swiss cheese.
Please don't.
Stabby,
He's joking.
Delicious
We need to
cheese.
state that. He's joking. Because he's not.
We're
saying-
slices of bread.
See, Diorama is now getting ready. God damn it, man.
Oh, I didn't watch this. Okay.
But yeah. So yeah, you have a Gaiden movie before the actual movie that's
Baka
currently in
Gaiden.
theaters in Japan, unfortunately, I think only. But yeah. Okay, I have one. Yuri on Ice.
Ooh, have to watch this.
I don't know. I
Not
didn't
my
watch
cup
it.
of tea.
Oh, you didn't watch it?
No.
Oh.
Why do you think I would watch everything that type?
Do not let me answer that question.
Yaoi on fire. Yes.
Yaoi
I mean Craft on fire.
Night of
but yeah, okay.
I mean, I don't watch sports stuff,
Yeah. That,
so
cultured.
yeah, that's the thing. It has great freaking animation. That's it. They danced around. Okay, trying to be a sports anime, going for it, then trying to make some very stupid drama, then trying to do and they did full on yaoi bait, and they didn't go with anything through, pretty much. And it was like, okay, I just saw
don't
very
you worry, the
nice
bait
animation.
worked.
No, bait worked.
Hey.
I saw that.
Hey, look, even the Yuri bait from Wild Evergarden worked properly.
Yeah, but I'm saying I was not the hype for this anime was not from the fans of yaoi. It was actually from generally sport fans, because animation of skaters was really good, ice skaters. So I enjoy that. I really enjoy sports anime overall, and unfortunately, it kind of ended as a sports anime, and yet it didn't, and it made the story that it's supposed to be kind of the main around two characters completely pointless for me. I don't know. It was just, what is even going on? It looked like for me the anime was made just to make a headline on Twitter, pretty much.
How many got baited by the title?
A lot.
Yuri.
But that is weird because I mean you have Yuri, but you have two guys. What? Something is, yeah, it's pretty much the Twitter bait. Yeah, by this point, we're gonna call those shows Twitter bait.
I have just one question.
Yeah.
Why is the Japanese guy called Yuri?
That's not real that weird, but I don't know. I think I heard in another few shows actually the Yuri.
But they're usually Russians.
Yeah, I know.
No,
but...
not Yuri. Yeah, Yuri.
Yuri, just
It
Yuri.
means Lily.
Yes, like Yuri's revenge. Yes.
Yuri. See, Yuri. He knows what I'm talking about.
The name is
Yes.
Yeah.
Lily.
Yes.
Like Lilian or Liliana, and it's a feminine given name. So
Yuri, red alert.
Yeah. Alrighty then.
All right.
I
it's
got one
it's
more.
a feminine name, but if you write it in
Okay,
it becomes.
Yeah, we're already crossing 2-hour mark, so.
Yeah,
Okay, so what was the last note you wrote down for me?
The Wolf's Reign, you said.
Yes.
You were actually active with watching anime while that was hyped?
It was hyped to me often.
Oh, okay. So in your
and yes, I was active. I was active while it was coming out.
Oh my!
I binged it after it came out, but I really enjoyed the show. And I was lucky; no one even mentioned it. But I watched the show.
When did it come out? Oh, 2003. That's not that far away. Why did I think it came out a lot earlier?
Okay. Look, because it looks so much older.
Yeah, probably.
Oof.
Oi!
I'm feeling old right now.
We're all boomers here, except Dikat.
Actually, I also belong to the boomer generation.
No, you don't.
No one literally is boomer.
Sorry, not boomer.
We're all millennials, so.
Yeah, millennial. Yes. That's it, millennial. So
boomer is a state of mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, Wolf's Reign was hyped up to me like the second coming of Christ. So yeah.
Oh my God! What the hell?
So no, it can't live up to the hype.
Interesting. I don't know. As I said, I enjoyed the show quite a bit. So.
Oh, it's a good show. I'm not saying that it's not a good show. But it just can't live up to the hype.
One of the cases of hype killed the show.
I mean, it's like it's like with Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah.
The hype cannot be reached.
We're gonna talk on fatigue. Okay.
But did you enjoy the show?
Oh yeah. It's one of those that I like to put on when I want to fall to a long slumber.
Okay.
Right now, it fell into that class.
Okay. So, Dr. Stone.
Stop.
Oh.
Finn lost English.
It just shocked me so much.
That was the most. No, wait. That was the most Serbian. You what, mate?
you.
I wanted this so much. I am so happy right now.
Nani?
We lost Finn. The guy behind came in.
He just left.
I'm muting myself. God.
He shocked me back to reality.
I am genuinely in tears right now.
You better hide all your knives.
Especially after watching the first episode of second season, which is fucking great.
Yeah, now it's going
I
into
didn't finish even the
tournament
first
arc.
one. Sorry.
You fuckers.
I'm making this shout as my ringtone for messages.
For the alarm.
For the alarm.
And the knife swinging sound.
Oh, I'm putting this on our group chat.
Oh, oh damn. Okay.
Then
Nothing special. It just didn't work for me. I didn't expect how it's gonna go. And overall, first of all, I really didn't like the art style, but that wasn't actually the biggest issue here for me.
No, I like the art style.
I expected quite a bit more on the side of actually what main character was doing with literally making everything again from the history of the humanity.
Okay. What did you expect exactly?
I did not expect that they go into a shonen-esque aspect of having literally a tournament arc now and stuff like that.
What?
Yeah, they're gonna have a tournament arc now, by the way.
What?
I mean,
Where?
literally, season is called by that. Wars.
Wars. It's not a tournament arc.
The tournament with who?
No, it's not a tournament. It's a literal war.
I will not say anything more because I'm gonna spoil some stuff that I know by this point. But I don't know.
I love
just
the
didn't
art
work
style.
with me.
I love the art style, but like I'm not going to watch 12 episodes of someone fishing shells from the lake or river or doing whatever, making ramen or whatever. Like, introduce me more to the world, you know, what's going on and everything. Like, skip that tedious stuff from the first season.
Yeah.
Also,
but, I mean, they do introduce you to what's not much is going.
No, it's basically
in the world.
chemistry class. Like 12 episodes of chemistry class. I mean, okay, you're teaching children possibly some dangerous stuff. You know,
That too. It's a
how
cookbook
to make it and everything. But
cookbook
yeah,
for 20th
it's
century.
Cookbook the anime.
21st century, sorry.
No,
But
I mean,
I wanted more about the world. You know,
but
especially where the other dude left and where's the bad dude and everything. So,
well, they're getting to it now.
in second season, Jesus.
Well, the first season was basically
prologue.
them trying to survive, then finding the village, befriending the just getting some background on what happened to his adoptive father and the first people who actually survived the initial let's say the stoning.
I am sorry.
I'm
trying to add editing, but I can't. Shta is still in my head, like echoing.
and it's basically a show about survival in this stone bardo, and them just spicing it up with science.
Who knows? But yeah, this time I'm definitely not joining that train. I don't know, and didn't really enjoy the characters. I don't know. I actually didn't expect anything. As I said, I don't read the description pretty much of anything, so.
Why?
Because I really like the blind reaction of series. For example, I love the art style or something. Just okay, let's go in. If I stay, I stay. If I don't, well, I simply enjoy it like that. Well, I'm 2000 anime later, going like that, and I'm pretty happy with that.
Well, that explains the drop rate of your anime.
Yeah, that too.
Nah, I read every synopsis.
Yep.
Okay.
I specifically search for
anyone else?
stuff.
I got one more.
Go.
Redo of Healer. I wanted a wildfire. We didn't get it.
Wait,
Well,
it's
just one
man.
episode.
It's just
though.
one
I
episode.
know.
Give it a few days.
Give it a few
Give it
days,
a few
man.
days.
We definitely see it's gonna be there, and they're releasing uncensored version too. So
Yeah,
calm down, it's fine.
I think they actually, in a way, did the smart thing of not do. I'm mentioning that quite some time now. Not do what Goblin Slayer did. Here's the big shocking thing, and we never see anything shocking anymore.
There we go, Goblin Slayer.
Okay.
First episode was a banger, and then it downhill for me.
What? No, it was uphill.
Nah. Basically, I just watched because I wanted to see his face.
But it's D&D, just the anime.
Yeah, and you see the D&D aspect at the end of the last season. First and last episode.
I mean, they're dungeon delving and shit like that. It's D&D-ish.
Yeah, it is, but first episode was like,
Yeah.
And then nothing of that after it.
Well, I'm glad
probably because of the backlash. I don't know.
I don't think so, but I'm glad the rest of the series wasn't like that. It would have been too. I mean, it would have been too edgy. So it wouldn't be as D&D-ish then.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I will continue because I have high hopes for it. But after the first episode, it just became like any other D&D type anime.
Well, they aren't very many, like, where you can see that it's explicitly in.
Well, yeah, sure, but that won't me keep hanging. You need to give me more.
That can keep me hanging.
Everyone to its own, apparently. So,
well, phrasing is a thing.
No, it's not.
Okay. So then, if we're gonna move on, I have one more. But I will be fast with this one. Eureka 7, AO.
AO.
Well, it was pretty much that. It really fell flat after continuing Eureka 7. That was pretty good anime. Well. Unfortunately, they didn't do much with the. They tried to connect with the old series in some very weird way, and it didn't work out for me. Anything else to add, or we're closing it?
Pretty much.
I think I'm out.
Yeah, I think I'm out. Keiki drops.
Yep.
Keiki drops.
Click, click, click.
Okay, then that will be it for our Saturday topic podcast. Follow us on our social media and follow us on Twitch and other streaming services that we use on Restream. And return on Monday for our Hot Take podcast. Probably 8 or 9 p.m. We will see. Depends how time and our schedule works out. So, till the next time. Sarabada.